Alright guys, so today I just didn't really want to vlog. I mean, no, that's not true actually. I've been enjoying vlogging recently, but today wasn't a really good day. I woke up this morning and my periods were a bit like acting up and my back hurts so bad. Even now, like standing like that hurts quite a bit actually. And it was so cold this morning when I went out. I was like, okay, is it for real? The wind was like, I don't know, super cold. And the metro was crowded as always. And I just didn't feel nice at all and I was tired. All I wanted to do was basically to be at home. Should we put some classical music in the background? And then when I was working, it went quite well, but then a few things, I mean, nothing bad or anything, but just a few things that I didn't feel super good or super nice about. So I took a shower, I washed my hair, I shaved my legs, I made myself some tea, I ate a full baguette, and now I'm cooking for tonight because tonight I'm teaching again and the class ends at 9 p.m. So for me to go back home, I will probably be back home at something like 9:40, 9:45. I don't really want to be cooking at that time. Anyway, I thought I would still film something today because yesterday's vlog was a bit more like active and there were outdoor scenes and stuff, so I felt like it'd be no big deal if today was just me talking. And a few of you have actually asked me what books I bought yesterday. They also asked me to talk about a few movies that I really like. So make this hopefully a short and cultural vlog. I bought 3 books yesterday. 2 are for my sister. One is for my sister, one is for my mother, one is for me. My sister and my mother do not watch my vlogs, so it is fine. The one I got for my mother, this one, it's called Le Monde de Dieu, which would be translated to the World of God. Naguib Mahfouz, who is obviously, I mean, if you've been watching all of my videos, you know that he is an Egyptian writer who got the Nobel Prize and that I love very much. And I got my mother this because it's a collection of short stories and I think it's easier for her since she's not really used to reading like that kind of literature. That short stories would be better. And yeah, my mom really likes, you know, discovering new things, and I wanted to share something with her that I personally like. And then for my sister I got Un long été à Istanbul, which would be translated to A Long Summer in Istanbul. It's written by Nedim Gürsel. I don't know how you pronounce things in Turkish, I'm sorry. And it's about politics and freedom and repression in the 70s in Turkey. My sister is really interested in the history of the Middle East and she's kind of like studying history. I mean, she's studying English, but her main focus is history, so I thought it would be interesting. She's like interested in reading, but I don't see her picking new books very often, so I was like, maybe I should do it for her, and this is a subject that she would like, and I don't think she's read anything by a Turkish author yet, so that's pretty good. Then for me, I got L'évolution, la révolution et l'idéal anarchique, which should be translated to The Evolution, Revolution and Anarchist Ideal. It's written by Élisée Reclus, who I don't think many people actually know him, even though he's like a wonderful man, as an expert in geography, and he lived during the 19th century. He was also part of the anarchism movement, the anarchist movement. He was a vegetarian. He wrote extensively about nature and how we should protect it, and he had very interesting views when it came to politics, society. I don't know him that well. I mean, I do know him quite a bit, but I want to know him much more and much better. So when I saw this book, which I've never really seen before, and I think this is not like a big publishing house or anything like that, I was like, I need to get that book. Anarchism and Christian anarchism are really interesting to me. So those are topics I kind of want to get more into because I really don't know if I'm going to do a PhD, and I don't know what my PhD is going to be about if I do a PhD, but you know, I'm like exploring different things that I like to see if I can find like a theme or authors or books that I would really like. And by the way, if you haven't watched my previous vlogs, I did finish Confessions of a Mask by Yukio Mishima and I adored it. It was amazing, so I strongly recommend it to anyone. So now I'm going to talk about a few movies that I really like, and I've picked 3 movies that I wanted to talk about. So the first one that I want to talk about is I Origins, and I've recommended it to a friend recently, so that's why I'm thinking of this one. I did like the actors, I did like the storyline, and I just really like the way it was filmed. So yeah, that's a nice movie that, you know, just leaves you a little bit like wondering. It's about, you know, reincarnation, I suppose you could say, and how we're all connected. And the second movie I want to talk about is called Detachment, and it's a movie about teaching, so obviously that's something I quite like. And if you haven't seen it, I highly and strongly recommend watching it. It's an amazing movie with a very strong storyline, strong characters, very sharp and like raw emotions, and a very serious topic, so definitely a great movie. And the third movie I want to talk about is a bit less known, I think. I think it's called Three Sisters. Japanese movie, I'm not sure about the name actually. Anyway, it's a Japanese movie. I watched it in the plane on my way back from Myanmar. The storyline isn't like as like interesting and dense as the 2 movies that I mentioned previously, but it's beautifully filmed. You can really feel and sense Japanese atmosphere, Japanese culture through the characters. If you haven't watched anything Japanese, that's a good way to start, because it's very light, it's recent, and it's easy. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. By the way, let me know if you've seen any movies that you think I could like. I've been watching movies because I don't really know what to watch, so if you have any recommendations, please feel free to let me know. Especially if it's like foreign movies. Like the question of today, what's your favorite movie, guys? If you have any, or what's like the favorite movie, the best movie you've watched recently. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll talk to you later.